Hi, I'm Brandon Goodwin. Welcome to Volume 2 of the Video Coach Shooter's Guide, Shooting Interviews. The Shooter's Guide is here to teach you how to shoot like a video journalist. We've broken this task down into 3 volumes. Volume 1 is all about the fundamentals of using a video camera. Volume 2, the one you're watching right now, is here to teach you how to shoot interviews. And in the 3rd volume, we're going to learn about B-roll. If you're watching this, we've assumed that you've gone ahead and watched Volume 1 and that you're familiar with the fundamental concepts of shooting video. Before we jump in, just a little bit of review. If you remember back to Volume 1, we watched a story about an arcade, and we're going to go ahead and watch that again.
We are a classic 1980s style arcade. Got about 50, 60 stand-up video games, about 7 pinball machines.
I'm here in 1984, our local arcade. I'm revisiting my childhood.
Basically seeing people come in with their mouths open with a stunned look of joy on their faces. It's like, I haven't seen this in 20 years. This is the coolest place I've ever seen in my life.
Now, this story is made up of 2 basic elements: sound bites and B-roll. A soundbite is a clip from the interview that you're going to use in the story. Soundbites are important because they let the people in your package tell their story in their own words and from their own perspective. So there's over 10 minutes of this guy talking in my raw footage, but I just want to pull out a little snippet to use in this part of the story.
Got about 50, 60 stand-up video games, about 7 pinball machines.
And that's called a soundbite. The other kind of footage in the arcade story is called B-roll. Let's take a look at some raw B-roll. Now, B-roll is just the footage of whatever you're covering. So if you were covering the local arcade, you would want to shoot an interview.
Got about 50, 60 stand-up video games, about 7 pinball machines.
Shoot some B-roll. And mix these 2 elements together in your editing software in a way that makes sense as a story.
Got about 50, 60 stand-up video games, about 7 pinball machines.
Volume 2 of the Video Coach Shooter's Guide is entirely dedicated to teaching you how to shoot interviews so that you can get some of these usable sound bites for your stories. In Chapter 1, the video coach himself, Dave Davis, is going to talk about focus statements. Chapter 2 covers how to shoot quick run-and-gun interviews. Chapter 3 is about formal sit-down interviews. Chapter 4 takes a very quick look at lighting for interviews. Chapter 5, troubleshooting, is about what to do when things don't go quite as you expected. Each chapter has a quiz, and those are available in the bonus menu of this DVD. Let's get started.